Now, the property is in the city's downtown district near the site of a devastating fire that happened last April. Local 5's John Domol is live in De Pere with the very latest information on this project. John.
Chris, we're talking about the west side of Broadway between George and Main, and this plan will require most of the businesses to move out for there to be anything in the way of a fresh start.
They will move on from that site, and there have already been agreements to that end, because much of that property will need to be raised in order to redevelop that space.
That's all except tile and stone gallery and salt box lighting. They were approached for purchase but have not come to any sort of agreement with the Mulvas. The owners declined to talk on camera, and the current plan is to work around the shops.
Throughout 2020, they will simply look at different options to be able to consider for a final selection of a plan that will really enhance the quality of the experience in downtown De Pere.
The future vision doesn't have any stores lined up, but the hope is to pump some life back into Broadway.
Likely a combination of restaurants, entertainment, potentially some other forms of office or housing in some capacity.
There's currently no talk of what kind of agreements were made with the businesses moving out, or how much money the project will cost. Nevertheless, they're looking forward to a bright future.
They're really excited about being able to create a quality, vibrant experience that will allow people to have an excellent downtown De Pere opportunity.
Most of those businesses, that include Century Lanes, will close by the end of the winter. Reporting live in De Pere, John Domol, Local 5 News.